All right. Hello, and welcome back to another exciting instance of the life and suffering. I'm just gonna fix the settings just a little bit, lower it a little bit, just a little bit extra. The life and suffering of Sir Brante in times of the fall of the blessed Archnean Empire. Welcome back again. This is part 3, which will be the finale of this whole ordeal, because I will head forward and just rip till the end. And let's go. Let's go. Let's continue. I still don't get this. So we finished off from the ant farm. Did we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. So then it's gonna head on to chapter 2. Yeah, so this is a little bit of chapter 1 and then chapter 2. Alright. Jump cut time. I'll be back. Alright, now we are back at the proper place. We're gonna finish up chapter 1. Maybe it'll be a 4-part series, yeah. We'll finish up chapter 1, get halfway through chapter 2 and stop, or we'll see how I'm feeling. I'm still reeling from playing Missed Messages. That was, wow. That was an experience, but back into it. The year 1124. Summer. The family dinner. Today, Father ordered the dinner table to be brought out into the yard. For the first time in months, he's home, outside of the confines of his always locked study. He spent the entire day playing with Nathan and you, discussing various matters with Stefan, now an adolescent, even worse, and walking in the garden. And now a dinner under the open sky. Your entire family gathers together, with Father at the head of the table, smiling. He asks each of you about your studies. Nathan climbs up on his knee and recites a counting rhyme in a funny, sing-song voice. Stefan mentions that his fencing teacher praised his accomplishments. He rises from the table together with Father to show his skill in a practice duel. Next comes Gloria's turn. She stands on her chair and recites a lengthy prayer by heart. Mother showers your sister with praise. Father chuckles quietly, hiding a smile in his mustache. When your turn comes, you recite all the ranks in the Legion, from common soldier to high command. Stefan listens to you with a skeptical look on his face, as usual. We don't like him. It's already established. We don't like Stefan. Night slowly falls, but the servants ensure that the yard is well illuminated. You don't feel cold in the dusk tonight. It feels so good, so important. All of you are finally together, sitting at the same table. No fights, just smiles, no arguing, just pleasant small talk. Because if I remember correctly, we helped out the families, what do you call it? We helped out the family's troubles? Yeah, aggressions, I suppose. Then a servant approaches Father with a letter in his hand. He reads it in the dim light, and each line washes the smile off Father's face until a stone-cold mask remains. Mother looks at Father with an unspoken question in her eyes.
Gregor Brante is coming back to Anazot. He is the head of our family, my father.
Grandfather's return. Oh shit, this guy's gangly and old. Your grandfather, Gregor Bronte, returned to the family home from the capital. Alright, welcome back, Grandpappy. Okay. We're cooking again. We're back. The intrusion. Ever since the news of Grandfather's impending arrival, there has not been a single day when the house has not been cleaned or decorated. Your parents anxiously make sure everything is in order. They tell you to wash your face and hands after walks and scold you for leaving books on the floor. They tell Gloria she will be flogged if she is ever seen hiding in the attic. They make Stefan stay in his room. Even baby Nathan gets in trouble. Everyone is on edge. Man, he must be a pretty edgy guy. That's not even a pun intended, but why the hell was she hiding in the attic? That's my question. The intrusion. Then one day, Grandfather arrives. It is a grim day, so hot, your neck is sticky with sweat. Father, Mother, Stefan, Gloria, and you. Wait, you and Nathan. The entire Brante family stands on the porch in front of the house. The house servants lined up behind you. The carriage arrives. Out steps a tall, gaunt old man with a heavy walking stick and a heavier gaze. You cringe instinctively.
Good health to you, Father. Children, meet your grandfather as you have been taught.
Oh shit. How am I gonna? It's old. Let me figure out a voice. Give me a second here. Don't try to look like. Yeah, there you go. That's a voice. He looks. It's not really old, but you get the point. This is set in stone. This is what the devs would have wanted. I'm not affiliated with the devs. Just a disclaimer. Still trying to look like a real nobleman. You can't fool me, Robert. I was the first of the Bronte family to be ennobled by the mantle, and I'm the only one who remembers how to bear this burden properly.
I live honorably by my lot.
Your marriage to that lowborn wench cuts us off from ever becoming nobles of the sod. My progeny, yes, that's the word, could have been born bearing noble blood.
Father, I beg of you, this is not the place.
Grandfather eyes him with scorn and walks into the house, the entire family following close behind him. I have been away for too long. Oh shit, I'm forgetting the voice I did. Oh, there you go. I have been away far too long. The entire house is a mess. This is an insult. How can you live in such a big sty, Robert? The servants have grown far too lazy, all thanks to your commoner of a wife. I warned you, did I not? And yet, you did as you saw fit. And the children, what do they know of tradition or honor?
You're being raised in a virtuous family, Father, yeah.
And now you're speaking like a lowborn who's content to live in humanity. Twins willing, now that I'm here, this will not happen again, yes? They're morphing now. I don't know how to do the voices for both of them. I'm kind of forgetting how to do Gregor. I'm taking your oldest son to the capital. I see you cannot provide Stefan with a proper education, so I will correct your mistake. Your brother's fate has been decided just like that. Father does not object. He orders the servants to prepare Stefan for the journey. Stefan freezes in place, glancing at grandfather and father again and again. The latter puts a hand on his shoulder reassuringly. Grandfather's lips are a tight line, white with contempt. The house is examined, room after room. Everything father sees is showered with scorn. He scoffs at a crease in a blanket in Nathan's crib in mother's bedroom. He mocks Gloria's knitting in her room. The door to your room is next. What's he gonna say this? Oh, this bastard. Was this Robert? 10 soldiers in your younger son's room. He was born a commoner. I won't have him daydreaming of battle. Grandfather seizes the box containing the 10 soldiers, the 10 warriors of the Holy Order. Your father stays silent. Anger and fear boil within you. This is your big present from the first day of your studies. This means so much to you. But what if he's right? What if you need to prove you're right to command the toy soldiers first? I mean, they're fucking toys, Grandpa. Jeez. Future is now, old man. I'll destroy him just like I will destroy Stefan in the future. Grandfather shakes his head in disapproval and shoves the toy box into the roaring fireplace? If you wait too long, they will melt in the flames. Damn it, I don't have enough determination. I'd love to rescue them. I don't think he's right. I think I'm pissed. I want to kick him, or maybe I'll cry. We were supposed to be a little more emotional and calculated. I mean, we're kind of a fighter. It's been established we fight. I'm gonna go kick Grandpa in the leg. This is not gonna fare well for me, I know. Oh! Overwhelmed by helpless rage, you run to your grandfather and kick him in the leg with all the strength you can muster, yet he is immovable. The next thing you see is him bleeding, towering over you menacingly, his heavy walking stick in hand. Oh, that was a bad move, folks. Oh, jeez.
Come on, scum! How dare you raise a hand to me?
Oh! The blow hits home. The handle of the walking stick is as heavy as rock. You are dazed, robbed of both hearing and sight. Down. Oh shit, sorry, I had a brain fart. Down comes another blow. A sharp pain splits your head, then darkness. Your hand twitches against your will, and again, like it's trying to catch a flying butterfly. Oof. And then you fall into the primordial void. The void takes away a part of you, one of the lives you were given to live. It will never return. There's pain and desperation and a sense of loss. Nothing can be done now. Did he fucking kill me? God damn it. Are you kidding me? He just kills me. Imagine, you get kicked by a fucking child and then you just kill him. My god, I'm pissed. I should have just cried. I don't want to redo the whole game. I might have to restart, even though I said that we're gonna play this like real life. We'll see. You fall into a pain that embraces you like a soft feather bed. You feel light, free. There are no restraints, just a warm glow that envelops you in its secure embrace. The waves carry you. Their touch is soft. They delicately enshroud what was once your body. It is a feeling unlike anything you have ever experienced before. Something absolute and complete. You touch something greater. The reason behind everything. The reason for your very existence. You were sculpted from this light. It was the first thing you ever felt. A boundless and sincere unity of the diverse. Your beginning was a spark that cast this light in all directions, and now you're here once again. One with the beginning of everything. The light gleaming from you resembles the light from the shining pillar. You still see it. In the north, as always. I hope he brings us back to life. I don't want to redo this. I'm sad. The waves of light carry you to two figures. The elder is nearest. He is ready to accept you. He is quiet, wise, kind, and pure. The younger waits further back. You do not know what he is yet. The waves pause at elder's feet. He leans over you and plants a feather-like kiss on your forehead. The kiss spreads all over you. You are filled with unparalleled delight and bliss. You exist. You are unique. There is no one else like you. They know this, and they love you. Oh, that's nice. You'll never be alone. You are a part of them, a part of your family, a part of this universe. The twin gods will never leave you. They watch over you constantly. The elder softly touches you as you lie spread out amongst the waves, sending you further down the torrent of light. You float on to the top of Silver Tree's spreading crown. The closer you get to Silver Tree, the heavier you become. The waves draw you down along its trunk, but you do not wish to part with the warmth and softness, with the love. You turn around. The elder is still watching you. He nods. All is as it should be. Go. Your time has not yet come. You must return to the world now. Oh, shit. Okay, he's giving us, he's bringing us back to life. That's pretty good. As you tumble down toward your body, you comprehend the true meaning of your lesser death and the divine love that is revealed to you. Love exists not only in the hereafter, it is present in the entire design of the twins that is the origin of all life in this world. What is the manifestation of this love in your mortal life? The Empire? I'd say family. Family's pretty important. I mean, myself. I don't know. Let's just say ourselves for now, because it's like, well, family, I mean, there's only kind of like two cool people in the family. Because, I mean, Dad's a bitch boy. I mean, Gregor just walks in, and then he's like, oh, Dad, I'm sorry, and then, like, he just, I don't know, he lets things happen. I don't like that. I understand that's what's supposed to be. I don't love the Empire, the cause. Maybe it's the cause, or maybe myself. Maybe this will increase my determination if we put ourselves. Don't put it yourself. A sudden comprehension of the love with which the entire world is imbued illuminates your mind, but then it fades away and vanishes. You regain the sensation of your flesh. It is heavy and unwieldy. It lacks that light. That light. It is a burden. It is smothering you. Oops. You gasp for air. Your chest expands painfully. You feel as though your lungs are about to burst. The stagnant odor of the crypt fills them. Revolting, but so real. You are back. Did they bury me already? Shit, they actually buried me already. Then you smell a sickly, moist smell. You feel dampness all around you. You come back to your senses in the gloom of the family crypt lying flat on the stone slab. Wow. You know, this is also why I suggest this game to you guys, even though you're watching me play it. See, this is what happens. Like, I didn't know I would die. I didn't know that kicking grandfather in the leg would cause him to fucking murk me. Absolutely bash my head brains in. I didn't know that. But, yeah. Your parents are on their way to the crypt right now. You hear their muffled voices. They're arguing. Against all rules, mother will not agree with father. Why would Sir Gregor do this? He just took one of our child's lives. She has a point.
Lydia, my father is our family's head, and the boy raised a hand to him. There was nothing we could do, and father did admit that he was too hard on him. Please do not anger Sir Gregor. You need to accept this. It will never happen to any of our children ever again.
Robert, you are a bitch. He was too hard on him. Yeah, you think? You fucking murked me. You killed me. Holy shit. Their voices grow quiet as they lean over you. You lean on your elbows to try and get up from the stone. Mother gingerly wraps her cloak over your naked body as you shiver from the cold. Shit. My son, your first death came far too soon. I know it may be difficult to realize what happened, but know this. The twin gods are ever merciful. You are a child, and your time to leave for the hereafter has not come yet. You will be returned here by the gods twice more, but do not attempt fate again, and never, ever defy those who can easily take your life. Gavrilo, you have angered your grandfather greatly. Do not stand in Sir Gregor's way ever again, and he will never hurt you again. For now, just stay away from him. Oh, shit. Father stays a step away from you, not saying a word. Yeah, fuck you, Dad. Jeez. When Mother finishes talking, he picks you up and carries you outside. Okay. Water break. A little bit of wobble. Give me a sec. Shit, Mama Brante's voice is the worst on my voice. But that's what it chose. Father stays a step away from you, not saying a word. When Mother finishes talking, he picks you up and carries you outside. Together, your parents take you from the family crypt. On your way out of the crypt, you take a moment to touch your head. It is perfectly fine. There is no sign of the blow. Back home, grandfather is still walking through the house examining the rooms. What an asshole. Doesn't even care. He just fucking kills me. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go back to business. You see that Stefan and Gloria are disturbed by what just happened. Nathan starts crying when he sees you. The playroom still reeks of burnt paint. Oh yeah, because he burnt the Yeah, distaste. I don't give a fuck if he likes me. This guy's gonna die of old age all alone because no one likes him. No one loves him. I don't love you, Gregor. Jeez. There's something new about you now. A pitch black stripe on your left forearm. It looks like a strange bit of dirt at first, but it will not wash off. It will be like that forever, Mother explains. That is all she will say of it. So, I guess we have like 3 lives in this whole game. I already wasted one of them by kicking Gregor. That's not cool. Oh, we got determination, we got some perception, and I got reborn once. Oh, so we get 4 chances. So I got reborn already, which is not that cool. Second one is half chest. Damn. Alright. Dun dun dun. Suffer your first... Jeez, it's still loud as hell. Suffer your first death. As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. Event happened. Oh. Year 1124. Fall, the master of the house. Soon, grandfather leaves. Your elder brother, Stefan, goes with him. From that day on, father's hired teachers tend to you alone. They bore you with monotonous lectures on writing, counting, and the way of life of the blessed Archnean Empire. You often distract yourself from their instruction by playing with your younger brother, Nathan. Your home grows quiet without your elder brother. Too quiet. That's fine. I mean, I've always hated him. Weeks later, your family receives a letter from Stefan. Grandfather has sent him to a boarding school for nobles and is now studying hard in preparation for his service as a nobleman. That's not good, because he's come back even more of a prick than before.
Rules here are way too strict. You can't even sneeze without the teacher's position.
Wait, how did I do this before?
The rules here.
Yeah, there you go.
The rules here are way too strict. Can't even stage without teacher's position. But I've been studying with my peers. We're learning how to live as nobles in a society of nobles. We're also learning the art of swordplay. That's my favorite part.
With Stefan now at the boarding school, grandfather arrives once more, this time to live in your home. Ugh. The only good thing is that he often has urgent business in Eterna, the capital of the Empire, and has to travel. Why don't you just live there, old man? Jeez. One day you ask Mother where he lived before, in Eterna, she says, but now his place is here. What? I just said he should be. Why does he have to keep what the hell's this guy's issue? Each time grandfather returns, he gives the servants new orders. Your home is now always busy with repairs. The servants are redecorating grandfather's chambers, including his library and sitting room. Sometimes father tries to gently talk him out of this. Why subject the house to constant reconstruction? Grandfather's answer is always the same.
His home is mine, and I will live here as befits a man of the nobility.
An illustrious guest. Ooh, everyone's getting settled. No Stefan, good news. That guy's bald? I don't know. Some days, grandfather stays home, and on those days you try your best to stay out of his sight. Yeah, because he fucking killed me. I have a problem with him. But there is no way you can avoid family breakfast. The food is there, but you cannot bring yourself to eat it. Mother's eyes are red and swollen. She has been crying all night again. Oh, probably because grandfather's an asshole. Jeez. Grandfather sits at the head of the table where nobody used to sit before. Oh, this guy thinks he's sick. He thinks he's top shit. You're gonna get phased out. You're old. Hope he dies soon.
Robert, it is a high time. Your youngest sons underwent the sacrament.
Sir Brante, please, let them live free of the lot for a while longer. They are but...
Shut your mouth! Robert, that wife of yours is impertinent enough to interrupt me. If this ever happens again, she'll be eating her gruel with the servants in the kitchen where she belongs. It is time you considered a real marriage, Robert, one to a woman of the proper station.
Gloria drops her fork. Grandfather shoots her a scathing look. A tear rolls down Mother's cheek. This guy's so mean. He's so rude. Father does not look away from the plate, his hands clenched in a fist. Yeah, well, it's your dad, so what? You're the head of the family. Kick his ass, bro. If he dies, you're the head of the family. Whoop his ass. Beat his ass with the same cane who killed me. I wouldn't stand for that shit. I mean, fucking killed his son? Like, come on.
Baroness El Ladar is such a woman. She is completely, comely widow and a fine match. She is suing for her inheritance right now and could use proper support and a husband. You can keep your lowborn Lydia around if you like. Servant, kept woman, lover, I don't care.
I will not do that, Father.
I am the head of this family, and the family standing took a severe blow after you married that commoner. It is unthinkable how you could give up the memory of beautiful Amelia Elborn for this lonely woman and that bastard child of hers. But now you have a chance to set things right. Don't disappoint me.
Father nods curtly, trying not to look in Mother's direction. This guy's a bitch. Grow a spine. He's dissing your whole family, and he literally killed me. This guy has no place at the seat of the table. It doesn't care. It doesn't matter. He's old. And he fucking moved here for some reason. What's his problem?
Father, I wish to see Stefan.
If you find your conduct in the Baroness's presence satisfactory enough, then you may see her. She is coming for a visit tomorrow. Be prepared.
Grandfather wipes his mouth with his napkin, throws it onto his plate, and leaves. Mother's lips move silently. Nobody says a word. Then Father stands up and orders you and the other children back to your rooms. He needs to speak to your mother in private. This is fucking stupid. I'm mad. I'm mad. That is whack. Oh, that's whack. Father comes to your room. Is he gonna be like, Mommy and Daddy are... Oh, no. So, no. Father comes to your room before bedtime. He sits on the edge of the bed and adjusts a crease on the woolen blanket, as if it would be made out of wood. He distanced himself from you after Stefan's departure, so you're not used to such attention from him. In the candlelight, you can see his face in the dark. There's a sour expression on it. He's gonna say, I'm gonna get a new mom, isn't it?
My son, Baroness Emma L. Lodar, will be visiting us tomorrow. Please be polite and treat her with respect. Nathan will do as you do. I want this dinner to be as immaculate as possible. Don't let me down. You feel that? If you feel me, son, am I grooving?
On the next day, Mother starts dressing you and Nathan for the coming dinner. You see red all around her eyes. She has been crying, and for a long time, it hurts just to look at her. Nathan starts whining quietly. Damn, that sucks. She doesn't deserve this treatment. You and Nathan are dressed in new doublets. Yes, in new doubles. Your tousled hair brushed into shape. Gloria is told to stay in her room. Father appears wearing his best suit. Mother is in a humble brown dress, looking pale. Grandfather has an uncharacteristically contented look about him. Well, he's a cocky fuck, that's why. You hear the sound of wheels and hooves against the cobbles in the yard. Then a pair of dainty heels comes clacking. The antechamber is completely quiet and still. Fearing grandfather's observant eye, the door opens. You see your guest, a beautiful, dark-haired woman in a dress of elegant deep blue. Father takes the hand of Lady El Lodar and kisses it, showering her in compliments. Grandfather's face is beaming in her presence. No one even bothers to introduce Mother. It's pretty fucked.
Baroness, allow me to introduce you, Robert's sons, Gavrilo and Nathan Brante. Frankly, it's his eldest, Stefan, who deserves the most attention, but currently he is studying in a Turner with other young noblemen. Hike himself, see, that fits in my character because I am old and an asshole. It is my hope that his youngest sons will also make me proud someday.
Grandfather eyes you with a probing look. How will you act in front of the Baroness? Will you accept her here next to your mother? Your father's rightful wife? I'm not doing politely. Relations, Robert. Oh, damn it. I don't have it. We could leave. Kinda don't want to be in front of this bitch. Just think she can walk in, break the home up, just because he's rich. Huh? Because she's a rich bitch? I'm not gonna greet her. Maybe I'll maintain my composure. Wait, this is a speech check. I don't know if this is how it works, because last time we used willpower, we lost it. But then again, I don't want to die. Ah, shit. You greet Lady Lodar with restraint and avoid getting too involved. You take Mother's arm. Dude, I'm gonna get... You know, fuck it. Mama Brante is the only competent person here. I'm gonna save her. Fuck you. You turn your back on the Baroness and walk to Mother. You walk upstairs to her room hand in hand. Behind your back, stunned silence reigns in the antechamber. Oh, good. Soon the two of you are alone. A burden falls from her mother's shoulder. She embraces you. Together, you wait until dinner ends and the Baroness leaves. Yeah, fuck these people, bro. Fuck them. I don't give a shit about the Baroness. Hope her meal sucked.
You didn't betray me. If only you could feel how grateful I am right now.
I didn't betray her. Did that go up or did that go down? Okay, that helped. The morning after, Father leaves for a turn with Grandfather to visit Stefan. He returns from the capital in a quiet rage. You overhear your parents talking. Apparently, Grandfather has already poisoned Stefan's mind against him, and he greeted Father with cold hostility. The name of Baroness El Lodar is never mentioned in the house again. Yeah, fuck Stefan. I'm already gonna hate him. Oh, she loves me. She loves me. Mama Brante. Well, I mean, she made me. I don't trust this fucking stupid Baroness trying to come in and steal the Papa. Papa's a bitch, but Mama's Gucci. Oh, distaste. Oh, you have a problem with that, Grandpa? Oh, sick. Oh, you know, next time you have a fucking, you have a heart attack or a stroke, I'm not calling anybody. I'm not calling no ambulance. You're gonna sit there, seize up and die. Tarnished honor? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care about the honor. I don't care about the nobility. I'm here for the fam, bro. All for the fam. Ooh, we're almost getting to harmony here for the family. Only one in the way is Gregor, because he's an asshole. Alright. 7 years. The kaleidoscope. Father now checks on your studies often and nitpicks you for sitting or eating or speaking in an incorrect fashion. Once he becomes so annoyed, he says that he wishes Stefan had been the one to stay home instead of you. You never expected to hear these words from Father of all people. Well, I can't blame him. He is a little bitch boy, and he's a beta. He's a beta cucklord. He lets anybody walk over him, apparently. Hey, ooh, I don't care what he thinks. Fuck this guy. Grandfather's trip to the capital took longer than expected. It feels lighter around the house without his presence. You allow yourself a little change of scenery. Instead of your room, you now busy yourself with reading and calculations in the sitting room across from the open door to the yard. Gloria has joined you today. She has already helped you progress through several complex passages in the book. Right now, she seems preoccupied with a strange tube. Aren't you hurt by the way Grandpa treats you, you ask? Just shrugs. I guess she doesn't want to die. I still don't understand.
Grandfather always says they should get rid of me. I'm used to it now. He hurts you a lot worse because you're closer to him. I just have to stay out of his way. That's it.
She shows you the strange tube she has been holding all day.
Look, it's a kaleidoscope. I got it as a gift. Want to see inside?
Excited by the idea, you close the book and peer into the tiny hole on one end of the tube. Your eye sees a multitude of intricate patterns. Each turn of the tube reveals a new web of interwoven colors. They mesmerize you. The kaleidoscope turns the fire burning in the fireplace into a cavalry made of flames. You are riding at the front of the fiery horsemen, ready to face the enemy. Grandfather's face emerges from the intersecting lines, and you swing the kaleidoscope like a sword, cutting it in half. Now you look at the blue sky through the window. The patterns are unending, secretive, and calm and peaceful, just like Father's smile before Grandfather's invasion. Ooh, these are like trippy noises. The deep blue gives way to a scattering of gold, radiating gentle warmth, like mother's arms. This fleeting beauty too soon gives way to a hypnotic new pattern. Again and again, you see your family in these interconnecting figures, and these interconnecting figures as they come together and break apart. In the middle of this golden glow, you see Gloria's eyes, green eyes, gazing at you observantly. Your sister left you long ago. What the hell? She just left me sitting there? The books are abandoned and time slips away unchecked, but you are still busy peering into the kaleidoscope. Well, I guess that is, like I was saying for the ant farm, like, this is crazy entertainment. Like, this is like, that's probably like getting an iPhone or something back in this day. You're like, oh shit, just like the ant farm. It's entertainment. You can, like, you've never seen it before either. That looks so cool. Kaleidoscopes are still cool, even though, like, we have phones and stuff, I think. Books are abandoned and time slips away unchecked, but you're still busy peering into the kaleidoscope. Order emerges from the chaos before your eyes again and again, but you cannot preserve it, no matter how hard you try. How you try. You're caught in an inner conflict. There's so much that can be done with this kaleidoscope. Should you take it apart, or ask Gloria how it works, or keep enjoying the patterns it shows you? But you still have lessons to do today. I don't want to take it apart. I kind of want to ask her. I don't want to break it. Yeah, I'm not going to break it. I'll just return to my studies for now. Yeah, I'll share it with her later. You put the kaleidoscope away and return to studying the book. There's so much you have to discuss with Gloria, but you cannot help but wonder, what things did she see there? But first, your lessons. When Father walks in, he sees you hard at work over the book. He chuckles in approval, then spots a kaleidoscope on the table next to you. He puts the toy to his eye, then freezes still for a moment. It takes him an effort to put it back down. Then he praises you for being diligent and leaves. He puts the toy to his eye, then freezes still. Oh, okay, I see. He was like, oh shit, this is cool, and then he puts it down. He's like, you're a good boy. I don't care about his approval, though. When today's section of the book is finished, take the toy upstairs to your sister's room and tell her what you saw in it. Gloria smiles, knowing what you felt.
I once saw a ballroom full of dancers. I watched it for an entire hour. My hands even got sore.
Of course this would be intriguing. It's damn it! I didn't... Okay, so that's how this works, folks. I guess your willpower, like whatever stats you use, you'll lose it if you pass a speech check. So there's a cost to this. You spend a long time with your sister discussing the kaleidoscopic figures, and you feel a strong connection to her. The toy has brought you closer together, made you interconnected, just like the lines and figures in its colorful eye. That's great. Oh, what's up? Ooh. Sweet temptation. Grandfather's visits are no longer a cause for fear and panic in the house. He has become something you are used to. Something nagging, yet not unordinary. Like a splinter or a stain on your trousers. This tension still remains. However, Grandfather's disdain for everyone in the house is so palpable, it almost stings for real. He hates everybody, I guess. This old sour man. Your lessons, and excuse me, by the way, I'll be polite with you folks here. Your lessons with the tutor are done for today. You are walking down the stairs when you spot Gloria peeping into the sitting room through a slightly open door. You sneak up on your sister and tap her lightly on the shoulder. She is startled.
Oh, it's you, Gavrilo. Look, Grandpa's eating something.
Hopefully he's eating shit. Fuck this guy. Grandfather is sitting on the sofa, flipping through a book with one hand and reaching for a glass bowl with another, and then you see the bowl. Inside the bowl, you see candied fruit. A sweet confectionery forbidden to the common estate. It's like all sweet things. Yet Grandfather's face shows no pleasure as he keeps consuming the high-born treats. Well, I mean, he's rich and he's a noble, so probably not that special, but... You know, that reminds me of how much we take these, those things for granted. I mean, shit. You can go and get some Manila mangoes, the dried ones, and you can munch on them right away. I don't know if that's what they mean by candied, but yeah. The clock strikes 3. Grandfather rises from his seat, puts away the bowl on a shelf, and leaves for the yard. He always takes a walk in the city at this time. I'm gonna eat some. Gloria nudges you with her elbow and looks at the candy bowl when you look at her. The first emotion you feel is fear, but next comes curiosity, and it is stronger. Stefan used to boast that candied fruit tastes incredible, and now you have the perfect opportunity to try it. You try a candied fruit first. The sugar starts to melt as soon as you put it on your tongue. It is so sweet. You have never eaten anything as good as this. You take the whole bowl off the shelf and give it to your sister. She takes a fruit and brings it to her mouth, carefully, like a rare treasure. There is a thumping on the stairs, footsteps accompanied by the knocking of a walking stick. You have no idea why, but Grandfather is back. You quickly hide behind the sofa and pull Gloria after you, but she is frozen in place with a bowl in her hands. The door opens. Grandfather's menacing figure advances on Gloria. His hand seizes her arm. Oh, shit.
You squalling, ungrateful, low-born child! How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? You and your troll-up of a mother would be sleeping in a ditch if it weren't for my spineless son. The sweet and pleasant things in life are for the noble estates, not for the likes of you. Did you forget your lot?
Oh, shit. His hand swings and hits Gloria on the cheek. She falls to the floor right next to where you are hidden. Her fingers glisten with the warm melted sugar that brought you here. Grandfather advances again, his stick ready, but then sees you huddling behind the armchair. Oh, shit.
Please, don't hurt him, Sir Brante. This is all my fault. He tried to stop me.
Damn it. I guess, okay. I remember, okay, in the past, Gloria was D tier, C tier. She was a little creepy. She's B tier now. I'm up tiering Gloria. She's trying to save me now. Oh, that's nice of her. You can already see a bruise on Gloria's cheek. This is only the beginning of her punishment. Gloria was caught red-handed. Unlike you can still avoid your punishment.
What is it? What is it then? Milksop, did you try the sugar too? Or were you trying to stop this piece of filth like she says?
Damn it! I don't have Gloria high enough to do that. And I don't have any willpower. I'll just go along with it. I feel bad, though. You stand up and start talking. Yes, Gloria was telling the truth. You're trying to stop her. Grandfather tilts his head as he keeps you transfixed by his inhospitably bitter gaze.
Then why did you hide behind the armchair like a petty thief?
It was all Gloria, you tell him. She told you to hide. Gloria looks at you with pain and disappointment when you say this. Grandfather nods, satisfied by your answer. He tells you to stay and watch him punish Gloria. Oh! For the first time in your life, you see someone else getting punished. Her skin split apart by Grandfather's walking stick. Her clothes getting soaked in blood as she writhes in agony. Night comes, but Gloria's sobbing keeps you awake. You go to her bedroom and try to calm her down, but a muffled go away is her only reaction. She lied to Grandfather for you, so why is she angry with you now? Fuck. Sorry, Gloria. You didn't deserve that. Mother takes Gloria to church next morning. They return late in the afternoon, and Gloria begs Father on her knees for forgiveness. She will never, ever take what she does not deserve by birth, she pleads. She does not look at you, not even once. Damn. That sucks. You know, we're gonna rise up. We're gonna rise up. We're gonna destroy all this. Destroy the hierarchy. A revolt sounds about good. Oh, shit! Wow. These noises. The sacrament. Father and Mother have been focused on Nathan and you since early morning. Instead of breakfast, you are told to say your prayers, wash your hands and faces, and get dressed in plain white shirts. Today is the day of your sacrament. What do I get? Nathan Brante. Shit, I don't have a... Okay, another new voice. He looks real old, so I'll do an old voice similar. Actually, let's...
Mother, I want to go play in the yard.
Yeah, I'll do like, kind of like that. Yeah, okay.
Mother, I want to play in the yard.
Nope.
No playing today. You and Gavrilo are big boys now. It's time for you both to have your first sacraments. No one can live without a lot. I don't want a lot.
Be quiet and listen. You were born commoners, so you must accept the low-born lot before the twins. When you grow up, you will get a chance to earn a noble lot. Yeah.
Father and Mother take you to the carriage. Nathan is hungry. He starts whining. Grandfather is the last to get in the carriage. His eyes are on you and your brother, looking for every fault. Soon, the carriage is moving along the streets of Anazot. Slowly and solemnly. One more turn, and you see the colossal white building, marked by two massive pillars. For the first time in your life, you are to enter the Church of the Twin Gods. I thought we entered. You enter the gate and walk under the splendorous dome of the church. The church hall is divided into two halves. They are drastically different from one another. The floor on one side is rough and jagged and covered in dried brown spots, while the floor on the other is made of smooth marble. The commoners kneel on the jagged floor, and the well-dressed nobles and their families sit on pews. Father and Grandfather leave you to sit on one of the nobles' pews. Mother walks to the rough stone of the commoner's side and gets down on her knees. You see her wince in pain, for the lowborn estate shall suffer in the house of the faith. Ugh. The church acolytes around you and leads you to the altar where you and other children will take your sacrament this day. Before you stands a tall priest dressed in black with a sword in one hand and a hefty whip in the other. Nathan whining grows wait. Water. Give me a second. I am back. All right. Nathan's whining grows louder. He dislikes this place. He is scared. You remain quiet, but your stomach roils in uneasy anticipation. Ooh, that's a sword. The first child to take the sacrament is a jaunty little boy from a family of nobles. The priest extends the sword before him and recites the words of his lot. From this day forth he will fight and rule and pursue the arts, his mind now forever free from the throes of suffering, and he now belongs to the noble lot. The boy proudly touches the flat of the blade with his lips. I wish he kissed the edge of the blade. Fuck these rich people. Fuck these nobles. Nathan is next to receive the sacrament. He suddenly snaps out of his fearful trance and tries to break free, but the acolyte pulls him towards the altar and throws him on the jagged floor on the lowborn side. The sharp edges bite into Nathan's knees as he lands, spraying drops of red around him. What the fuck? Did they put spikes on the ground?
I don't want to go. Gavrilo, why do they want to whip me? What did I do?
Shit, that sounds too much like Grandpa's. Maybe I'll change that. How does Grandpa sound again? He sounds like...
Yes, you got... I don't want to do this.
I think I'll just do it more muted. Yeah. Okay, you try to break free and run to Nathan's side. You want to give him courage and protect him, but the Acolyte's grip on you is too firm. You feel utterly helpless. Your little brother has to face the world all by himself. The priest starts reciting the words of the lot as he swings the lash over Nathan's shoulders. From this day forth, Nathan, thou shalt endure and work and suffer. Thou shalt be ardent in thy effort and humble in obedience to thy rulers. And now cometh thy first true suffering, which thou must accept with gratitude. The lash cracks. It strikes his right shoulder. It strikes his left shoulder. The blows are so powerful that Nathan falls to the floor. The priest tells him to rise. He has received his lot. Nathan gets on his feet and drags himself towards Mother, his knees torn and bloodied, his spirit broken. This is fucking stupid. I hate this system. It is your turn. Your feet will not move. You can barely muster enough strength to walk to the altar. You get down on your knees and feel the sharp stones below. So sharp your clothing cannot protect you. Your skin begins to burn. Oh, they are spikes. Out of stone. The Acolyte forces your head down and you feel the lash drawn before you're ready to strike. The priest's words are for you now. This is thy sacrament. Thou shalt work and endure and suffer. Thou art about to receive thy first true suffering by the sacred lash. Oh, these are all. Oh, that'd be badass. I just catch the lash. But, I'm gonna show my brother that, you know, no matter what type of bullies they are, you don't let them walk over you. I'm gonna raise my head. There goes my willpower. The priest readies the lash, but before he can strike, you raise your head and stand up. There are cries of indignation among the churchgoers. The whip cracks, it strikes you on the right shoulder, but you keep your head up. Oh, that's badass! That's badass as shit! Like, everyone's kneeling, they just see me stand up, slaps his arm, just staring, doesn't give a shit, doesn't hurt. The whip cracks, it strikes you on the right shoulder, but you keep your head up. It strikes again, this time on your left shoulder, but you remain standing. No one intervenes. Even the priest is confused by this turn of events. See, this is a pretty safe way of rebelling, because I'm gonna take it while standing. He's not gonna stand above me, and it's kind of like symbolism that, you know, you're not better than me. I'm the same as you. All you're doing is holding a whip. So, I guess we won't die. If I caught the thing, they probably would have whooped my ass. He grits his teeth as he orders you to depart. You are to remain humble and obedient from this day forth. You are now belong to the common estate. You walk away from the altar, swaying. You see things with surprising clarity now. You can barely feel the pain, even as blood runs down your back. A timid hand touches yours. It's Nathan. His tearful face is a mixture of confusion and awe. Yeah, because I'm a badass. Mother takes your hand and leads you out of the church. Once you're outside, she scolds you for being insubordinate. Grandfather is the last to leave his church. His face is covered in red, angry blotches. There is a quiet fury in his voice as he says something to Father, who remains quiet and miserable as you walk to the carriage. Yeah, let's go. Let's go! Yeah, you defied a powerful will that day. There's fear inside you. You fear that this will might one day destroy you. The sacrament, year 1125. You have taken your first sacrament and received your commoner's lot. The commoner's lot. Oh, last chapter. Yeah, I guess that's how I'll do it. This will be the last. I'm just gonna finish this one up, and then we'll rip on the next episode for the next chapter. I didn't realize these chapters are so long, but that's pretty good. I like a lot of content. Childhood's end. The mark left on you by the sacrament takes a long, long time to heal. Mother says it's a reminder of your lot. Suffering and sufferance. Pain and patience. Gloria shows you the mark of the lash over on her shoulder one day. It will never disappear. Huh. You are a commoner now. This is the lot you were born into. But Father keeps telling you to study hard so you may earn a different lot and become a noble of the mantle. Maybe I'll become a noble and switch things around. Who knows? You recall the past with warm sadness. When Stefan still lived with you, or when he wrote to you for the time shortly after he left, now he thinks it's beneath him to write to the commoners in his family. Mother didn't lock herself in the bedroom as often back then. This changed shortly before Nathan was born. But most importantly, you missed the time before the terrifying figure of grandfather was constantly looming over you. I would too, guy's a dick. You learned the true power of the lot only after the head of the family's arrival. In grandfather's eyes, no commoner deserves to be treated with kindness. Is it just him, or is it the way of the entire world? The very thought makes you queasy. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. You're older now, and what's more, you are an elder brother now. You have learned how to care about someone else, how to teach and protect. You gotta teach him to be a badass. Not to take nothing from nobody. Soon you are a small boy no longer. As the days pass, play gradually gives way to laborious study. Now your choices will decide your place in the bizarre and ruthless world of adulthood. Sorry about that. Of adulthood. Your childhood years are over. There you go. That's chapter 1. Cool. So we already read this part. Important life events. So, did our personality. So, this is, there you go. Nathan's was born. Personality. Oh, I died. It kind of happens, you know. You ever just die? You ever just die? Yeah, I feel that. I just die sometimes and I just come back. Easy dub. So this was it. It was just this. Beyond, because I died. So, personal quantities that you have accumulated, they will convert into adult qualities at the end of Chapter 2, Adolescence. So we still got a lot of perception. Determination is at a 3. We're doing good. The willpower is ready for action. We're not exhausted, because we used it up. We died. And I'm gonna... yeah, that's it. We will be back for Chapter 2, another day, with a hardened resolve. But, as always, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, because, you know, like, seeing even the smallest number of views, any views, anyone who even watches gives me the motivation to keep making these videos. And they get a lot better. I find they're getting better. Even right now, this video is probably going to be a little better than the other ones. Every video, just a little bit better. That's how you should tackle life. Keep improving, keep learning, don't stop. But yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. You know, do the thingamabobs. Give me clout if you want. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip. Bye-bye!